Hey there, it's Darlene and welcome to my channel. I'm working on a card today. I already stamped the image. I'm using that sketch from Sketch and Scrap because I am on their design team, but also because I really do love their sketches. So I love using sketches when I start with cards because sometimes you just need a jump off point. So I decided to use these little animals, or these human animals, I don't even, sophisticated animals I think is the stamp set. I stamped them first with this VersaFine ink and let them set for a minute, and then I went ahead and colored them with some alcohol markers. I didn't show you because I'm not an expert on coloring, but basically I just use a lighter color and then shade with a darker color. And then I went ahead and fussy cut them out. I do end up using the one with the bear head, but I did fussy cut them all out because I wasn't 100% sure. So I did have these animal print papers on my desk, and they are scraps from a layout that I did of my granddaughter's second Too Wild birthday party. I did the measurement, and then I realized, oh my God, it was supposed to be 3 3/4 width versus length. So at first I thought, well, I'll use that zebra print, which you can see right there, it's too thin. So I went ahead and just thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and use that. I'm not even sure if that's supposed to be tiger print, whatever it is, but I used that darker one, and I just made sure that I cut it down and made sure that I kept them as if it was one sheet, and then I adhered it right to the card base, and it looks fine. So no problems there. And plus the other elements of the card are going to cover that up. So again, I wasn't too worried about it. So all the measurements and all the other information will be on my blog, and the link is down below in the information box. And I also have a link to the Sketch and Scrap blog, and they are also on Facebook. So they do monthly challenges, 2 cards and 2 one-page layouts, which, like I said, are a great jumping off point if you are ever stuck or just like to work with sketches like I do. So once those are all adhered, I'm going to work on the center part. Now, I did, again, use some more paper that was on my desk because they were just sitting there, and I thought before I either toss them or put them away, I'm going to see if I can use them. But I was going to use the green, which is kind of like a tone-on-tone green, but I don't know why, it just was like, I don't know, too much. So I decided just to turn it right over, and now it's white. Now, this is a great way to use pattern paper, especially if you don't like the pattern paper. And this was a pretty heavy weight paper that it was on, so it was perfect for using the white side of this for this card. So you can see that I did use another pattern paper, and that pattern paper was just a very toned down grid lined paper. So I just adhered it all together, and now I'm going to center-ish it. And I tried to use my mat as my guidelines, but if you follow me, and I even when I use my T-square ruler or guidelines, whatever, nothing ever seems to be straight. So I just, like I said, straight-ish, went ahead and adhere that bear right on there, straight on there. And then I'm going to use that leftover piece of zebra print just to go horizontally over the stamped image of the bear head. So you probably noticed earlier when I showed the stamp set that the heads and the bodies are separate, so you can use different animal heads for different body types, whatever. But isn't that so cute? And this is a really good masculine card. I did decide to pull out my, it's kind of like an old age or getting older stamp set, and this one says something like, going over the hill, and then it says, what hill? I never saw a hill. So here's the back side of that green paper again. I'm just going to use it for my white. Why not? Like I said, it's a heavy weighted paper, and it's either going to go in the trash or I can use it. So there you go. Well, there it goes. Over the hill. What hill? When? How? What? I thought that was pretty funny. And then it does have an inside part of the sentiment as well, which I will use a white piece of cardstock. I think this time I actually used a white piece of cardstock, only because I was running out of scraps of the other one, and then stamp that in the inside. But before I end, I hope you like this video, and if you do, give me a thumbs up, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do post 2 videos a week. One is always scrapbooking, and the other is whatever it is I'm creating in the Command Center. The Command Center is the name of my craft room and also my blog. All the links will be below to the Sketch and Scrap site, and also my my blog. And if you have any questions, please leave me. If you have any comments, leave it in the comment section and I will be sure to answer. So here is the inside. I ended up doing it upside down or turned around just because when I was trying to angle it to the top where it is going to be, I just wasn't getting a good view of it. So I guess that's a little tip too if you ever have to do that. Oh, I did use that background paper. I don't know what I was thinking. But, again, use your stuff because this would have just been in the garbage because I knew I wasn't going to use it again. And I did put glue on it as well because I wanted to make sure that this really stuck, mostly because I was using that scrap and I didn't want it to fall off and somebody go, what the heck? What's in the back of this? But look at that. Isn't that cute? Great birthday card, and I hope you agree. And like I said before, give me a thumbs up if you like this. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I hope you continue to watch some videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.